hardware-wise worse than Phil's. You know what I mean? Like, I have a high-def camera, and dude, literally my television, my motherfucking second and third monitor, my motherfucking sound speaker system, this goddamn fight pad I'm using, motherfucking my light up this keyboard, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, dog. My headphones, the mouse, bro, and I've had that issue where like maybe a port will glitch the fuck out, and it's like, oh well, whatever, and then it'll like fix itself or some shit. But I don't believe I find it hard to believe, bro, that a guy hardware wise has a better setup than mine, and it can't handle all that shit Phil has plugged in. When I know mine could, it's stupid.
4K capture device, all plugged into it at once. Plus, keep in mind, there's a wireless adapter.
I don't know. That just doesn't sound all the way plausible to me.
And everything. It seems to be too much.
What do I know, man?
That it just can't really take it. And the weird thing is, the fact that I unplugged this camera from the back, plugged it in the front, and now it's flawless, means the front ports on my PC must have dedicated power. It's basically must be like a dedicated USB hub on the front of my PC, or else how would you have a completely different result like I'm having? So, good news is, didn't have an issue with the capture device yesterday, didn't have an issue with the webcam yesterday. The wireless did actually disconnect, okay? Oh, by the way, Windows Update wants me to update again. I'm serious. Look at this. Restart required. Your device will restart outside of active hours. AverMedia extension? What? What are they talking about? AverMedia extension. Well, AverMedia is the company that I use to capture with. And it says there's a required Windows Update AverMedia extension. And it's going to try to restart outside of active hours, it claims. To be quite honest with you guys, I think what I want to do, I think I do want to roll back that update that we did, that caused all these camera problems to begin with about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, because everything was fine, hunky-dory, no problems. Now, you know, I can't use my old webcam anymore, right? So I'm thinking of rolling back that security update. Everyone says it was a Windows security update that was so poorly optimized and so poorly tested that it literally was taking drivers, devices, and things and just marking them all as a security risk. So therefore, they wouldn't work with Windows anymore. Notably, my old webcam is one of the devices that happened with. So I think I'm gonna roll it back, honestly, and see what happens. I just don't have time right now. Like I would need to roll it back, reboot, reset everything up, try to have time to work with that webcam, and I don't have it right now. So we'll have to see how things go, and if I have a chance to work on it, I'll probably try to do it. But the good news is, everything's working fine. The wireless did disconnect once yesterday during the show, but then all I did is I made sure my wireless antennas were tight. I actually repositioned them slightly, and I connected, and it literally never disconnected again all day. So that's good. You know, maybe this is a situation where it's kind of a temporary annoyance, but overall, it won't be lasting forever. And I hope that that's the case. I hope that, you know, the wireless won't be constantly disconnecting, obviously, and, you know, instead we'll be able to have the lights working all day without issue. Obviously, that would be ideal, right? So, yeah, I didn't have much after the podcast, which was a technical nightmare. I didn't have any other technical issues yesterday. In fact, remember this gaming PC went crazy all of a sudden? We were on a website looking at a Italian rum cake, and the whole thing freaked out and bleeped and everything. Then after that, I played games on it all day and had no problem. I played Dark Souls, and then I played Call of Duty, and it didn't do anything. So, you tell me what the heck is going on. I have no idea. Very confusing. Really, very confusing. But it looks like, as of now, the technical stuff is fixed. And by the way, for Smart guys tonight, I think I figured out what went wrong last week. If you don't know, last week, Ashton's mic sounded terrible. It sounded like it was like an echoing, like he was sitting inside of like a big echoing cave or something, right? And people were like, dude, why does it sound like that? It didn't sound like that the 2 weeks before. I think it's because I had Windows Spatial Sound enabled, and the reason that I had it enabled was because I've been playing Call of Duty the stream before, and I had headphones on using the surround sound, and I didn't disable it. So I think what happens is when you have Windows Spatial Sound on, it's called Windows Sonic, it just adds this echo effect that simulates surround sound and actually helps. Like when I was playing Call of Duty last night, totally I could hear footsteps around me. I was like, oh, this is very useful. But obviously, if you're just doing regular audio, it sounds awful. It makes everything sound echoey. So I think that's what it was, and I think it was my fault. It's disabled right now, and tonight, for smart guys, okay, I will not have headphones on at all. I'm just gonna have PPP's voice play through my speakers over there.
What?
So I'll just tweak those so I could hear it, and now they really shouldn't hear anything. Like, seriously, if there's a problem tonight, we're gonna have a big issue.
What do you mean?
We'll have to see how it goes, okay?
That is so fucking janky, bro. That is so janky.
But
what?
I think we're going to be good. I think that the technical issues for now are behind us. I really, like I said, today, this podcast, the whole idea is to just chill. I just want to relax with you guys. I want to have some fun conversation. After the last few days being so stressful.
Bro, why am I listening to
Today, I just want to relax with the audience, have a good time, see what's on your mind,
I
chat a
bumped my
little bit,
fucking head.
and then go into Dino Crisis. Okay, we'll talk about the schedule in just a sec. So, good morning to everyone. How you guys all doing? What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? We got John, we got Drew, Jesse. How are you? On the kick side, we got our regular Super Bon Chan. What's going on? Piano-ish. What's up? Eddie, what's up? How's everyone today? I hope you're all feeling good, ready to relax, because I need it. Like, seriously, the last couple of days have been like, what is going on with this tech shit? Oh, by the way, so after my microphone's shock guard broke yesterday, remember I had the shock device that's supposed to stop this microphone from vibrating? So I had it on, it broke right mid podcast yesterday, it just snapped off. You saw it, and I was like, what the hell? I ordered a replacement. Thanks to Super Bonchan for suggesting one for me. That's a higher end one than the one I had. I ordered it, but it's not shipped yet. Like, basically, it's not on the way yet. Which sucks. I was hoping it would show up during the day, so I would have it for the podcast, or excuse me, for the Smart Guy show tonight. But update. It's arriving between 11:15 and 1:30. It's arriving this afternoon. Sweet. All right, that's great news. So I will be able to hook it up ahead of time and have it for smart guys tonight. Cool. All it's supposed to do is if I'm over here and for example, if this happens, ready? If I hit the table like that and it makes a noise, it's supposed to negate it. But the funny part is when I had the other one, it didn't do that. It made the sound anyway. And the other funny part is last night I played Call of Duty and not a single person complained. No one complained that I didn't have a shock mount. So I actually don't think it's a big deal, but you know, it's supposed to be part of your setup. When you have a mic, you're supposed to have a shock mount. So anyway, Jeremy, how are you? Good morning. Celery Head says, you must have walked under a ladder 7 years ago yesterday. You're having one unlucky time, one thing after another. It was, yeah. Did you see the highlight that I made? Not a lot of people watched it, which is disappointing because I liked making the highlight. And, you know, I guess certain highlights resonate and others don't.
Time to be a victim, bro.
Watching Adam fall. People like the highlight of my Switch 2 reveal.
Made a highlight.
People like
you guys
the highlight
are
of my hot take on Doom, the Dark Ages. This highlight that I made of all the tech issues from yesterday, it's got a few hundred views. Oh, man. Really wish people would have liked it more than that. But, you know, you got to try different stuff and see what works. But anyway, yeah, it was like literally 3 completely different unrelated tech issues happened all on the same podcast. What a mess. Anyway, so the shock mount will be arriving during this very stream. And if it actually shows up, you know, before before we play Dino Crisis, I'll probably install it live, we'll get rid of this middle thing. This middle piece is only needed to extend the length of the mic arm. So if we have the shock mount, we don't need that. I'll take it off again. And hopefully it goes well. We'll have to see. Okay. All right. So, good stuff. Let's talk briefly about the schedule for the week so you guys know what to expect. And then I literally just want to relax. All right. So let's do it. Okay. So here's the deal. Let's get the schedule open. Actually, I mean, this is foolish. Why am I opening it on my phone? I have a PC right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I can actually use my PC to do stuff. So here we go. So by the way, here's the highlight that I was talking about that I made last night. It's about 3 minutes long, and it features all 3 of the technical things that went wrong and my reactions, which is pretty funny. So give it a look if you haven't yet. But here's the schedule, okay? So today, Dino Crisis continues, which I'm very excited for. We've done one major stream of it and that 1 hour that I played during the Christmas marathon. So we're around 4 hours in. The game is definitely fun and very, very Resident Evil-esque. The one complaint I'll have is that the dinosaurs basically get cheap hits on you, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Like in Resident Evil, right? If you play it safe and you stand back and you bide your time and you have ammo, you can pretty much take out most enemies before they can hit you. Maybe the exception would be like the hunter can run and slash you. But outside of that, you can pretty much avoid any zombie or whatever if you play it smart. It seems like in Dino Crisis, you're just going to take hits. Like, I don't see a way around taking hits when the dinosaurs literally rush you and you're even filling them with bullets, but they still run right through and hit you anyway, right? And then there's times when there's just scripted times when the enemies will jump on you. Yeah, I've had a good time with it that first stream, and I am having a great time with the game. Can't wait to play more today. Late night stream, as I already explained, is Smart Guys. First time ever on the late stream, and that'll be broadcast over on the DSP Reacts channel as well as my Kick channel. Tomorrow, Level 1 podcast, and then it's the continuation of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on the first stream. Played this a couple days ago, had a great time with it. It seems to be a pretty solid game with great combat aesthetics. Like, the animations and everything are quite good, right? Like, the animations are really impressive. Very gory, not gonna lie. You know, over-the-top gore in this game, but very entertaining. So, good stuff there. Dark Souls mods continues tomorrow night on the late stream, and I know I haven't done a late stream of Dark Souls yet, but I'll be honest, I am a little disappointed that we haven't beaten one of the big 4 bosses yet. It's my intention to beat 4 Kings and then maybe go take on Seed the Scaleless and beat him, and then we'll go from there, okay? So that's coming up tomorrow night. And then Thursday, Black Ops 6 multiplayer as a daytime stream. And the cool thing about that, people want me to do melee again. They're like, yeah, I think it's time. Build your build to be melee focused. I'm like, yeah, I have it now. I have everything unlocked that would make melee better. So I'm going to run around and see if I can do like knife kill streaks and stuff again. And then Dino Crisis will continue on Thursday night. And then Friday, my final consecutive streaming day of the week, will be Ninja Gaiden 2 Black again. And Friday Night Fights, Street Fighter 6 with Dalzim. Continuing on from where we were playing last week. Funny enough, last week when I played Street Fighter 6, I was like, man, I feel like I'm doing terribly, and I want to break even by the end of the night. Come to find out, I actually was up all night. Like, I was never actually at a down, you know, win-loss ratio, but it felt like it. It's weird, because sometimes it feels like I'm doing really good, and I'm not. And then other times it feels like I'm doing poorly, and I'm not. Like, when I was playing with Honda, the time before, I thought I was doing way better than I actually was, but I actually was losing a lot. And I was like, well, I don't even feel that way. I feel like I was winning these matches. So, anyway, that's the schedule for the week. I hope that sounds good. A couple quick shout outs because I forgot to shout these out. Eternal Napalm, 41 months as a member, and says, Hail to the King. Thank you, Eternal Napalm. And Cyber Elk this morning, using their re-upping notification, and says, hey, Phil, how are you today? Well, let me tell you, already we're off to a better start than yesterday. Having no technical issues so far, this is a good start, okay? So, I'm excited and ready to chill with all of you. What's up, King Michael? Good to see you. Okay, so before we get to Q&A and discussion and just chilling today. All right, I'd like to direct your attention down to the bottom of the screen. This is the leaderboard. And as you guys can see, today we have a nice, cool font. I think it's supposed to be like a riff on like the font that they would use in Doom. It doesn't look exactly like Doom to me, but it's supposed to be similar to like the Doom font. So anyway, yeah.
But why?
So,
you don't like Doom,
in regards
bro.
to today's stream, all right?
It's so annoying. It's so annoying. He's such a phony fucking person. It's like, bro, you've done nothing but show your disdain, your utter disdain, dog, for everything Doom as it is, right? And you're like, oh, I'm using the Doom foot today, hurt the burr. Like, god damn, I hate you. I'm gonna slap him across the head, you know?
Out of 90.
What the fuck, Phil? Stop being such a fucking phony-ass poser, bro.
I'll be doing a different kind of DSP Tries It. It is the Sakura box, which is a snack box that you can get on Amazon or other places. 30 different Japanese snacks are contained within this box. Now, they're all like bite-sized portions, okay? But very different from me sitting here and eating a fast food meal. People had said they were tired of the fast food, do something different.
No, it's not that different, because fast food, just like that box of garbage, is just a bunch of snacks, Phil. It's a bunch of nothing but sugar and calories and garbage. You know?
Out with the idea.
Oh, Phil
so
eats more junk food.
The Sakura
but he
box,
could, like,
nice
separate it into little parts. And look, I was right. He proved me right last night. Oh, my God. Phil he's too predictable. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll eat half the box, and then I'll make you guys give me more money to eat the rest of the box. I knew he did. I said he's going to do that on the podcast yesterday. I swear to fucking God, bro. He's too predictable. Such a con artist,
Excited to do this for DSP Tries It as soon as we hit 90 goals. It could be literally today. We could hit 90 goals today because each goal is the equivalent of $150 of support. So as soon as we hit it, boom. We go ahead and we do it. So please let's get some support today. All right. Everything counts. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side of things. Subs and gifted subs on the Kick side of stuff. Or tips, which are universal because they're through PayPal. All right. Everything counts. And in fact, we just got a bunch in, so let's do some shout outs. We start off today with Rare Tricks, who just gifted a sub over on Kick, and it went to Sister Snood. So congrats, Sister Snood, and thank you, Rare Tricks, for the first gifted sub of the day. Let's get that up on the leaderboard here. Remember, each gifted sub is the equivalent of $5 of support, so thank you there. Cyber Elk with our first super chat of the day. It's a €5 super chat. I'm glad. Have you ever seen Short Circuit from the 80s? What is your opinion on it? I love the movie. It jump-started my interest in technology. Short Circuit is a 1980s classic. I saw the movie a ridiculous amount of times. Notably, because it was one of those movies that they loved to play on HBO back in the day. And HBO was the movie channel that my parents had for us in the house. So, you know, the one cable premium station, we didn't have Showtime. We didn't have anything like that. We only had HBO. And they just played it nonstop on that channel. So I loved it. It was, you know, had adult themes and language, but it had a lot of humor and it had a lot of interesting writing, really funny parts. Just a really well-executed movie, in my opinion. So love it. Love Short Circuit. I even like the sequel, even though the sequel is a lot more cheesy, has a little bit more slapstick humor and stuff in it. I think the sequel is great too, set in New York City and everything. Really well done, 2 movies. It's surprising they never made a third, although it'd be funny. Imagine if they made Short Circuit 3 today. Johnny 5 is a citizen in New York City. It'd be like, he's completely outdated. He has absolutely nothing that anyone would want because everything is, now the technology is advanced so far that, you know, maybe it would be AI takes over Johnny 5 or something, right? Okay. Some more shout outs here. So we start off today. We got some tips to shout out. A $4.20 tip. Whoa. So this is Lady Charisma, and let me play the animation first because Lady Charisma has a large message. Here we go. So thank you, Lady Charisma. Let's get you on the leaderboard, and let's see what you have to say.
This motherfucker must have been new to Virtua Fighter 5, bro. Because I was like fighting a dummy, dude. Didn't know how to counter like overwhelming offense.
Lady Charisma, since you're getting back into wrestling, I want to let you know WWE 2K25 is coming out on March 14th or March 7th for Deluxe. I would think you want to check it out this year. Hold on.
I'm getting cold with this old nigga.
Showcase is no longer going to use real footage for the match cutscenes. They're removing most gender limits, so your fantasy sims could be more wacky. Unlike 22, the My Rise story is really a story now. I wanted to email you a 10-minute video with all the info, but I know your links get bombed with your spam filter. That is correct, it does. Looking forward for Smart Guys tonight, and without spoiling, did you hear about what happened to JD McDonough? Poor dude is going to be out for months. I saw the match. I saw what happened when he hit that announce table, which was brutal, but then he finished the match, which was insane. Now, I don't know what happened with the injury. I haven't looked into that, but I figured with the way he hit that there was going to be some major problems. I mean, that was a really nasty hit against the table. So, really sucks. Hopefully he does recover. Sounds awful. I wonder what happened because like I said, I didn't follow up. I just watched the show. Okay. Well, yes, in regards to WWE 2K, I don't know. Like, here's the thing, okay? As you know, for many, many years, I got WWE 2K. It was a part of my regular gameplay schedule every year. It was an annual thing, kind of like how every year I play Call of Duty, right? And some years were better than others. One year, you'd have a really good story mode that was fun to do, and the Sims would be fun to do and everything. And then the next year, they would ruin it. Like, the Sims would be fucked up. For some reason, they wouldn't work as well or wouldn't be as easy to set up. And the story mode's terrible. So it was kind of hit or miss. And then for a long time there, I skipped it and didn't do it. I brought it back one year, and it seemed to do well. And then I just kind of didn't care again. So this year, will I do anything with it? I don't know. Here's the thing, like PPP and I talked about doing sim matches for Smart Guys. Here's the problem. We can't figure out how do you do them without audio issues. Because bear with me here. Just a little bit of technical jargon. When you are capturing from...
Technical jargon, bro. Like, this fucker works for Intel, dude.
Discord. In this program, OBS. Sadly, when you capture from Discord, there is no audio source from Discord. Okay? The only way to get audio out of Discord is via what's called desktop audio. Now, for the record, I have desktop audio muted at all times. What desktop audio is, it's supposed to pull all audio.
He's literally trying to explain how a computer works to you, bro. You know? Like how the taskbar works. So the desktop audio. Oh my god, no, bro. Oh Lord, I can't, man. It's like he assumes that like anybody watching him, right, is like living in a fucking shack that has never streamed or all that junk. He thinks he just is like this smart person, bro, and he always tries to exude that onto everybody. Let me tell you about this. So do you know what desktop audio does? And it's like, bro, yes, I'm gonna punch you in the face, bro.
Audio
condescending asshole.
Your actual PC and put it through OBS. So for example, right now, if I opened a web browser on the capture PC and I played a video, desktop audio captures the audio of that video playing. And if I...
Oh God, I want to cuss.
But it's in
so
beta
bad,
and
dude.
it doesn't work.
I'm trying to be on my best behavior.
It doesn't work
okay?
properly.
I'm trying to do
So,
better. Trying to be better.
So because of that, all right,
I had to mute myself, man.
I have to have desktop audio enabled so we can hear Ashton when we do Smart Guys. If I had it disabled, he'd be muted. You wouldn't hear him, okay? But there's a problem with that. let's say, for example, I'm capturing audio from my
Why is this the only
PlayStation
bitch
5
I'm fighting
or
in
my
this
PC
game? What
for a
the
game.
fuck, bro?
Well, I have an audio source for that. That's my capture device. Okay? But
Yeah, I just
there's
fought
also
this
another
guy.
audio source because that audio is technically capturing and playing through my PC as well. So it's also desktop audio. So herein lies the rub. Let's say I'm trying to capture WWE 2K to do a sim match. All right? If I'm just doing it myself, it's perfect. But to have Discord enabled, all right? Bear with me. Discord is on. I need to get audio from Discord. So I need to have desktop audio set to on to get audio from Discord so we can hear Ashton talking and doing commentary. But if I have desktop audio on, now we're getting the game audio through the game capture device and through desktop audio, creating a double audio, creating an echo effect. Okay? To make matters even worse, if I were to say, mute the game audio, which I could do, now we're using desktop audio, but to my knowledge, that causes a slight desync in the audio. So we have one of two choices if we were going to do sim matches and Ashton was actually going to comment on them. Either we could have an echoing audio that sounds absolutely terrible, okay? Or we can have desynced audio, where the audio of the game and the visuals you're seeing won't sync. So what's the worst or the best there? Like, what's the best option there? I honestly don't know. Like, would you rather have desync or would you rather have echo? Right? So I don't have a solution. I've been looking into this for weeks because we talked about doing sim matches on Smart Guys for a bit now, and I just can't find any solution to the problem. It seems like if you have Discord on, you need to have desktop audio enabled, so you either got desync or you got echo. And I don't know what else to do. Now, Super Bonchan says, install a virtual audio interface. This is a solved problem. I have no idea what that means.
It's not funny.
Maybe this is something
That's not
that
funny.
we can talk about together.
you don't know what that means, Phil.
And we could tackle this. And already Lady Charisma says she might have a suggestion. Please send them my way. I love to hear these suggestions. Okay, I would love, because I'm just getting into the technical aspect of all of this, and for me, like right now, if I could guarantee that if I've got WWE 2K this year and we could do sim matches for Smart Guy specials and stuff, I would get it. But it just seems like it's a huge problem. And you guys know me, I stream all day, every day. I don't have entire days to sit here and mess with tech shit to try to figure this problem out. If I was someone who only did 2 shows a week, then maybe I'd have time to sit here and figure out the tech. I don't. I'm literally streaming 6 days a week so that I can, run my business. So I guess we'll have to see. All right. So if you have suggestions, like it seems like Super Bonchan has a suggestion, Lady Charisma has a suggestion, please by all means reach out to me, shoot me an email. Let's put our heads together. If we can figure this situation out, then I would probably get WWE 2K this year. Okay? Regardless of if the whole my story shit is good or not, which I guess we could try it, but I'd much rather use it. Like I said, if we're doing a pro wrestling commentary show, it's a no-brainer that we would do sim matches and stuff over the course of the year. Probably WrestleMania, have a big special, right? A big, awesome sim special. That would be neat. So, let's see. But let's see if we can get to the bottom of it before we count our chickens before they're hatched, as they say, right? Okay. Poopy Girl tipped $2.22. It says you should do a shower video and bring back DSP versus the internet. A shower video is not going to happen. DSP versus the internet, perhaps one day will return in some form, because I did enjoy doing the clip show. The problem was it wasn't getting people showing up and supporting it. So I'm not going to continue to work if I don't get paid for my work. And there was no point in doing a show. No one wanted to see your support. So we retired it. 2 years it ran, Okay. I received a $2.20 tip from Toxic Toilet Juice. He says, you're wearing the Christian sweater. Oh, I wasn't aware that Christian wore Eddie Bauer, but all right. I guess any sweater at all that has a neck that pops is a Chris Chan sweater, apparently. There you go. Well, thanks for the thanks for the tip. Okay. And there was another $2 tip. From Lady Charisma, I forgot to say, please consider playing the new WWE game. I might be near... Wait, what? Oh, this is someone faking. Wow, Lady Charisma. FYI, someone is impersonating you, I think. You didn't just send me another $2 tip, did you? Because I just got another tip and I don't think it's from you. I think someone's trying to impersonate you. JD McDonough has broken ribs and a punctured lung. Okay, wow, that's awful. It was nasty. All right, yeah, Lady Charisma, someone just tried to impersonate you and get you in trouble, basically. So, I was starting to read the message. I was like, wait a minute. And then I investigated and the email address is different. I'm like, that's not you. So someone's being a jerk. I caught him now. All right, so screw them. Stupid troll. Okay. What's up, Jade? How you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know. Lady Christmas says, do I have some audio? I don't know. I don't even know how to look for what you're talking about, to be quite frank. Look, filters, properties, advanced audio property. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, like I said, I don't want to do tech stuff right now today at all. I want this to be a chill, relaxing podcast. So if you'd like to try to help me with this issue of figuring out how to capture and trying to figure out how to capture and how to do the audio properly without echo or desync, please email me and we can talk about it perhaps. Here's my problem, okay? So much stuff I want to do. I just don't have time anymore. And here's the truth. Time is my most valuable, most sought after commodity, okay? It's not, no, it used to be, I just don't have the means, right? I don't have the money or the means to do it. Now I just don't have the time. Like, listen, I know if I had time, okay, I can make anything work. Dude, I got this RGB setup working by myself through about 10 plus hours of research and painstaking testing. I got it working, okay? It wasn't easy because it wasn't plug and play like they pretend it is. It's not. It's very difficult to figure this shit out and everything. So I know I could do it. I just need the time to mess around and figure stuff out. I want to roll back my Windows, this Windows update, and I want to see if I can get the old webcam working. Because like I said, if it does, I want that old webcam to be my wide angle shot, and I want the webcam to follow me around the office. I think that'd be really neat. If the webcam followed me around, I could move around the office and have a tracking webcam so I could do silly stuff on the streams. I think that would be amazing, right? But I don't have time to sit here and roll it back and load it up and plug it in and get it working and adjust it and configure it and see if it works. If it doesn't, troubleshoot it. I don't have the time. As it is, I barely have enough time to do the streams. If I want to do a highlight clip, set the stuff up for the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very challenging. My time is my biggest problem. If I could clone myself or if I could freeze time and have an extra day a week to do this shit, I would love that, but I just don't have it. So to do the WWE stuff sounds fun. I want to figure it out, but
if I was Phil, I would like get drunk. I'd get so fucking wasted after a stream and have fun trying to like learn and look up videos and try to figure shit out myself. I do that sometimes. You know, if I have like some free time, I'll look up like an editing thing I need to learn or some shit like that, bro.
I don't know.
He doesn't want to. He's just lazy, and he thinks what he does is so fucking hard, bro. And he doesn't like doing it. It's like mentally exhausting to his feeble fucking mind, you know. So after this shit, he just wants to chill and gamble and drink and scroll fucking the internet and shit like that. He's fucking weird, bro, okay?
You know?
He's a
even
bum.
my one day off a week, half the day I'm running errands and stuff, and I want to spend time with my wife, you know? So We'll have to figure this out, okay? Would I say I'm in the upper echelon of streamers now with all the improvements? No. I would say I'm probably better than a lot of streamers with what I have going now, tech-wise. Probably I'm pretty good. I'd probably say I'm upper to upper mid, but I'm sure there's streamers out there that have insane-o shit. First of all, my webcams are just that, webcams. They're not even professional cameras. A lot of streamers have these insanely high-end cameras, you know, ginormous fucking true zooming lenses and everything. I don't have that. You know, I don't have $1,000 camera. I have a $200 webcam. You know, there's a lot of upgrades I could still do, but do we need them? Do we really need them for the scale that I am? I mean, how many viewers do I have on stream right now? I don't even know. Let's take a look. Right now on YouTube, I have 240 viewers, okay? Right now on Kick, I have 53 viewers. So I don't even have 300 viewers. Do you really think I need a $1,000 webcam? You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, I don't think, like I said, I think I'm at the end of my significant upgrades at this point. But as for my setup, I would argue that I'm probably on par with the vast majority of streamers out there, if not even a little better. Why? Because I'm not sitting at a desk hunched over extremely close to a camera with 2 lights shining in my face. I actually am in a big studio-sized room with a much...
He sounds insane. He sounds insane as shit, bro. Padded little cell ass motherfucker, bro. Studio, so you're in a fucking little spare bedroom in your little shit ass condo in goddamn Seattle. You motherfucking goddamn egotist. Like,
much better setup than that. With awesome lighting, with every, you know what I mean? I have the ability to move around and do
this
stuff. I
shit's
can play
hilarious.
PC, I can play gamepad, I could do all these things on the fly
fuck.
with my current setup, and I like that. Definitely the setup is more flexible and is able to do a lot more than I think a lot of people's setups. That's a good thing. So
Like, bro, most streamers aren't trying to show, like, Phil, their pajama pants with their weird fucking button up and with the socks, and nobody wants to see the lower legs and the wiring and the dirty carpet and all this shit, Phil. Are you fucking, you went mad. You went stark fucking crazy, dude. I swear to God. Look at that little camera angle he wants to do. He thinks he's fucking cute, dude. What the fuck? You're crazy as hell, man.
well, of course, Fred Rogers says, no, you have over 1,000 viewers if you count the restreamers. Well, that's a given. I'm talking about for me and my core audience that's going to like my content and support it. Keep in mind, the restreamers and the restreaming viewers are pieces of human filth. They don't support the content. So I don't care about them, even though technically you're right. Every day I'm really streaming
I'm a piece of human, Phil, because I don't give Phil money.
for over
That's
1,000
sick.
people every single day. You're correct. But, you know, I don't see that. It doesn't benefit me.
Damn, we're the
You
new
know?
enemy. We're the new fucking yellow
Is
star
there a
in
reason
Phil's
I
little
can't make
country.
time? Yes, it's called being busy and having a life.
Look, if Phil could, bro, he'd hold me down and sew a fucking yellow star to the back of my fucking shirt right the fuck now.
When you
Swear
are
to
happily
God.
married, you have responsibilities to your family as well as to your
All the
business. I'm not
restreamers,
just
everybody
a
gets a little
bachelor
yellow
anymore.
star,
Like
bro.
when I started on YouTube 16 plus years ago, I literally had nothing to do.
As
So
soon as
I
he
could sit here
can, he's
all
coming
day
for you.
recording and uploading, and when I was done, I could immediately go into tech support shit. I could improve my setup. I could do that. I could plan trips. I could go travel. Can't do that anymore. I'm married now. All right, we have a life together. We have a commitment together. We have to spend time with each other. We enjoy each other's company. That's the person who I want to be with most of. Anyone else on this planet, it's my wife, and I want to spend more time with her. And I need you to spend more time with her.
Not me. I spend too much time with my wife. The fuck, Phil? That sucks. like shit. I wish I knew what that was like. No, I'm joking. These are jokes. Love my wife, but no, you know, I'm an actual husband. It's like, goddamn. Sometimes I wish this bitch didn't work from home, bro.
So I don't want to be in here.
I remember
from
last
10
time I
a.m.
like
until
jerked off to some
11
big
p.m.
titties on the big
and then
screen,
get to
bro. You
spend
know,
1 hour
with the
my
sound
wife before we
on
go
and
to
no one
sleep.
home.
All right, that's
been
the
years.
point I'm trying to make here. But you'll understand that as you get older. Because when I was younger, I had nothing but time, but nothing good to do with my time. Now that I'm older, I have no time at all. It's like it flips. When you're younger.
And don't forget, Kat is just like him, lives the same solitary lifestyle. She doesn't have friends. She doesn't go out. She barely works 3 days a week making fucking chichi beans and shit, bro. You know? And then when she's at home, what is that bitch doing? Eating, sleeping, shitting around the house, and watching television and playing Xbox. Like, you know what I mean? When you know this guy's life, you know how absurd and retarded he fucking sounds. These are all lies, bro. You know? Like these are both bum ass loser human beings cohabiting that could do whatever with enough disposable income to do whatever the fuck they want whenever the fuck they want. It's just like he's a greedy little con man that thrives off whatever little attention and relevance he's holding on to, bro. He doesn't want to lose that. He'll have nothing. He'll be another faceless NPC in the crowd, right? Bagging your groceries at the grocery store. And that is literally why he just has to keep streaming, bro. All the time. You know? His detractors take breaks and vacations and literally sit here and have children and thriving lives. Like, what the fuck? This guy's actually in a padded cell of his own creation.
You
Don't
have
forget
unlimited
that.
time and no means because you don't have money or means to do anything. When you get older, you have the means and you have no time. That's how life works. It flips.
Oh man, I'm fucking retarded as hell, bro. I'm done. I'm
I'm
done
going to
for
talk about. I'm
today.
awaiting the arrival of the new shock guard or shock mount. It's supposed to be delivered likely during this podcast. Okay. It says it's out for delivery. It is 3 stops away. It will literally arrive during the
Yo,
show.
what's up,
And we can do a
Double O?
live
Good to
install
see you, man.
of my new shock mount on the Level 1 podcast. How exciting is that? How exciting. So that's coming. All right. Don't go anywhere. If you want to see a new shock mount get installed live on the show, you're in the right spot. Okay. There you go. Let's get some support for the new shock mount. Come on, let's get some subs. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some super chats.
This is going to a bag. That was so awkward, bro. Feels like turning into some AI begging automaton, bro. He just goes into one thing, pretending like he's clapping into "Let's give me money."
And how about a big,
That felt like
juicy, generous tip?
I felt like some kind of retarded detractor edit, bro, that I would do. Or fucking dick stroking Phil vlogs.
Let's get it all rolling right here.
Felt like
Live
some kind
from
of weird
Rented. It's the
jump
Level 1
edit.
podcast. You know you love the grift. Come on and support the show. Let's get it rolling today. Very nice.
You know you love the grift. So he's trying to embrace being a grifter? What the fuck? You can't sit here and call your detractors grifters, Phil. And sit here and pretend joke. Like, oh yeah, support my grift. He's just doing that to soothe his own fucking, like, ego or whatever. What the fuck is going on here? I don't even know anymore, bro.
Viewership immediately tanked. Did it really? Let's check. No, it went up. Viewership has gone up. I announced we're going to do the shock mount, and viewership increased. So people want more of this kind of thing.
You got a shock
feedback.
mount.
Thank you, guys.
It's fucking dumb, bro.
Oh, I'm not wearing socks. I forgot to put on socks today. Hold on a second. I totally forgot to put on socks. I got to put on socks. I forgot. All right, hold on. So I'm trying to see what I'm wearing. I want to try to color coordinate today. I'm going to go get a pair of socks and put them on the show. I told you this would be a relaxing show. I totally forgot to wear socks today. All right.
Oh my god. So, oh man. It's like funny, but not in a great way. You know, it's like suffering chuckles I'm doing at this point, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm laughing to keep from fucking yelling at this motherfucker. Like, who the fuck's like, all right, guys,
Bamboo
gotta
thread
get my socks.
with moisture wicking ability. Okay, bamboo threaded. Here they are. Look at that design. Look at that. Now that's fancy stuff right there. All right, here we go. Let's put on some socks. I can't believe I forgot to wear socks today. Seriously. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's comfy. I was wondering too, because my feet were actually cold. Like, what's going on? This is something I have to get used to now. I'm not used to wearing socks. All right. No? Very nice. Bamboo socks. So, look at that. Look at that fancy sock. Look at that sucker. Bamboo lined. Well, actually, bamboo thread. Very good. Now, I actually have something else to tell you guys. I'm sure you're going to be very excited for this one. You ready? So, this week, as I told you guys earlier in the week, I decided to try out boxer briefs for the first time ever. Previously, I'd always just worn boxer shorts, but all I see in stores are boxer briefs. So I decided to start wearing boxer briefs, and I bought a pair of discounted ones at a discount store, okay? And I'm finding them interesting, to say the least. I'm not used to having something going so long down my leg because boxers usually are shorter than boxer briefs. And also the support that they give to your
This is the
royal
gay
family
shit ever,
jewels
bro.
is kind of interesting because I'm not used to that either. You know, I used to wear briefs when I was like a kid, and then I stopped
This is
wearing
the
them in high
gay
school, so
shit
wearing
ever.
boxer
I
shorts.
swear,
So I basically wore boxer shorts
on my fucking
from my high
life.
school days all until now.
Hey
But now I'm
guys,
starting to wear
I'm
boxer
wearing this
briefs. It's
kind of
this hybrid
underwear.
now.
What the
All
fuck?
right. So get this. I did
see
like the
wants to
ones I
hear
bought
this
at the
shit.
discount store,
I
but
don't care what underwear you're wearing.
they were a little annoying. Number one,
How they feel on
figure this
your
one out.
fucking little
They didn't have a
tiny
fly.
balls, bro.
So if I had to use the bathroom, I basically had to pull down my pants and my shorts to pee. Why? Why is there no fly? The whole point is that you just unzip your pants, you can pee.
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's kind of annoying. So I think I got kind of like a El Cheapo version that doesn't have the features you would want or whatever. So I basically, what is going on? Why are you guys freaking out over there? So I decided to order, get this, high-end boxer briefs. Not discount ones, but good ones that are bamboo threads, just like these socks with the moisture-wicking bamboo threads, all right? I actually got boxer briefs that are bamboo, and I'm actually wearing a pair right now for the very first time. That's right. I know you guys wish you had bamboo threads. Well, I have the best of the best underwear now. I went from having hole-filled crappy underwear to absolutely luxury top-of-the-line underwear. All right? Just let me tell you, they're incredibly comfortable. Incredibly. Like, I'm wearing them right now, and they feel great. And these have a fly. Unlike the other ones that were flyless, these have a fly. And I know you're not going to believe me, but I have something I want to tell you, all right? I know you won't believe me at all. If you remember last week on Smart Guys, we were showing off my socks, and I showed you that my socks, some of the pairs actually are specific to the right and left foot, and Ashton couldn't believe it. He was like, what? Socks that you have to specifically put one on your right and one on your left foot? I've never heard of that before, and I showed it. They're even labeled. It says right foot, left foot, right? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready for this? I swear to you, I'm not lying. Are you ready? What would be the most unlikely feature you would think would be in a pair of boxer briefs? What would be the weirdest, most unlikely feature you would ever think would be on a pair of boxer briefs? All right? You ready? I'm going to tell you. I swear to you, I'm not making this up. My new boxer briefs are specific to the day of the week. Yes, I'm not making that up. I'm not making it up. I swear to you, I'm telling the truth. And I will show you what I mean if we hit the goal. But we've got to hit the goal. If we hit the goal of support on this stream, which I need to do, I really need to hit the goal on this stream, then I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's hit the goal on this podcast. Let's do it. Let's get some support in, and I will show you exactly what I mean, that my underwear are specific to the day of the week. I know you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't blame you. All right? I don't blame you. But we've got to hit that goal. All right? So let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, bro, we're done. We're done, dude. This final season of DSP is
Yes, the King's package
like Breaking
is
Bad, huh?
How many subs to go?
It's
Commando?
like watching Walter
I mean,
White
I
in the
could be
fucking
Commando
cabin,
right now. You would never know.
Jesus.
You would never actually know if I'm Commando because I can't show you because I'd get banned, you know? So, there you go. No, the DSP throwback Twitter is not me. I only have one Twitter account, @TheyCallMeDSP. Any other account you see on Twitter is fake. I know it sucks because it used to be verified accounts meant something on Twitter, and my account was verified, so you knew it was really me. Now there's a million people. There's a DSPGaming. There's a DSP Reacts. There's a DSP Throwback. They're all fake. Okay, they're not me. The only real one is @TheyCallMeDSP, and that's the only Twitter account I'll ever use, okay? Okay. All right, guess what? The shock mount just got delivered. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go downstairs and grab it, and then we're going to install it. I'll be right back, everybody. We'll do a live unboxing and everything. Here we go.
I gotta lock in. Bro, I'm trying to lock in. Fuck! This motherfucker DSP is like a bad luck heirloom around my fucking neck, dude. I swear to God. Like, what the fuck, man? This motherfucking bitch is hardcore shit, man. She's like, this is who they copied Nina Williams, dude. This is who Tekken used the template to make that bitch Nina, dog, but she doesn't use guns. This stupid bitch Sarah. I like how they give both her and that bitch these white snow bunnies, fucking generic white bitch names. Oh, fuck! Are you serious? Oh. This bitch straight up wrung me out. Come on, man. What does this guy do? Oh, yeah, he's getting the shock mount. That's fucking... This is such horrible content, bro. Like, this is what Hassan does. This is exactly what that stupid fucker Hassan does, bro. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. My mom made my chicken nuggies. And then he leaves to go to the bathroom or go get his chicken nuggets. It takes like fucking 20 minutes. Like, holy shit. This is the worst. Wave on the track, he's gonna break that too. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm gonna give Phil a fair shake today. You know, maybe he learned a lesson. And he grew a little bit from his misadventures in trying to Frankenstein together this stupid setup, right? Maybe he'll be careful. Let's give our boy a shot. Let's not be that nihilistic about Phil. He knows how to dress himself. You know, how bad could it be? It's a new year. It's the big 2025, dog. You know. Let's try to be nicer. Not the Phil. Lord Kanye, he might read the instructions for once. Hell no. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I'll end this restream if Phil starts, like, reading the instructions to everybody, bro. Like, I had enough of that. I had enough of that, bro. Like, my time is, like, way more valuable than Phil's. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to fucking, film this Puffco peak review video, so I do need to start that. I'll cut this shit off clean. Like it's fucking France in medieval times. Okay. Off with its head, dude. Phil starts reading instructions to me. I can't. My spirit can't take no more of that kind of retardation and, like,
okay,
boredom.
So I'm back, and I've got the new shock mount. It just arrived. Now, keep in mind, this shock mount was recommended by Super Bonchan, who already gave us our great suggestion about having snacks over time for DSP tries it and for daily rewards if we hit goals, right? So, hopefully...
Oh, wait, so I got two of them, too. I got two. So, like, I'm reviewing the Puffco Peak, and then that's my wife's. I gave that to her, and then I got a Puffco Peak Pro. This shit is the best, bro. This is some of the dopest shit I ever had, bro.
Shock mount was good, because this is supposed to be for the Blue Yeti mic, not for my Shure mic. But I guess it is kind of a more universal mount than leads you to believe. So hopefully it actually works.
Bro, like me and my wife are like Puffco Peak nerds now, and we're starting to collect like all these different glass tops and shit.
Okay?
Like, no, this shit's sick
by
as
the way,
fuck.
I'm kind of disappointed.
All the homies need to know about this shit.
I was not flooded with contributions to show you guys what I mean when I say that,
wait, did I get
my underwear
toppers?
is...
No, I'm looking into toppers, bro. But I'm trying to get... There's a top I want. Like, the tops I have so far are all, like, you know, the generic volcano tops. But I'm trying to get one of those motherfucking, those tops are like a dab rig, bro. And then I'm gonna look into the toppers, but the toppers look sick as fuck.
Is set to the, you know, specific for the days of
and
the
a dab pearl. I'm gonna actually get some dab pearls for those.
I don't understand what you... Why didn't you flood me with contributions? I'm confused. You'd think that'd be something that you guys would want to see. But anyway, I guess not. All right, anyway.
Yeah, I fell
so
in love with that shit,
bro. It's the
bro.
Radius 3 shock mount. Custom shock mount for the Yeti, Yeti Nano, and Yeti X USB microphones, but hopefully it works with the Shure, right? By the way, I didn't even know it was a Logitech branded thing. I don't think Logitech makes it, but Logitech actually brands this. Okay. Oh, I'm serious. I'm serious about my underwear being for the day of the week. I guess people didn't believe me. They thought I was joking. No, I'm serious.
That's
anyway,
weird.
Here it is. Whoa, this is huge.
Yo, normal human beings don't do that, okay? They don't separate their underwear by the day of the week. That just means you don't have underwear in your drawer, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have underwear in your drawer. You're sitting here like, yeah, there's underwear for every day of the week. Like, what the fuck? You should have as many underwear as you have socks, dog. Like, what the hell?
This thing is giant.
You know? Like, normal human beings just grab underwear and put them on it for clean.
No lie. Okay,
I get if you probably want to wear the same pair for a day, right? Or if you work, like, double shifts, you might wear the same pair fucking twice. But no. You need to be changing them hose every day, bro.
So that it'll stay in place and not bend, right? Okay.
That's insane. Like that. He only has 5 pairs of underwear? What the fuck?
That's... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, it's on the floor. A washer went flying. Hold on. That's not good that the washer just went flying.
I could never have just 5 pairs of underwear.
There's 2 washers. And this screw, and this is going to screw into the top of my microphone to hold it in place with this shock mount.
That's so disgusting, actually.
Okay. Now, are these instructions? No. Literally, this does not have instructions. There's no instructions, so you just figure it out for yourself. Sounds like a good idea, huh? Oh, wait, what's this? It's just another warnings page in different... There's no instructions. Okay. Here we go. I wouldn't read them anyway. Of course I would. I always read the instructions. Okay, so here's my question. So there were 2 washers. Okay. Do both washers go on one side of this thing? Or am I expected to do a washer on each side? Like, I'm very confused about the washer situation. And also, which side is up? Serial number, part number. I have no idea which side is up. Is this up or is this up? Does it even matter?
Oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ, Phil.
The picture shows it standing straight up, so there's no way you could know. I think, okay, if we're going by this picture, okay, so it's just like this. And then, okay.
He has
so
to
this
put
goes
on
into the top like this.
His fucking little pig roach
and therefore
glasses,
your microphone
bro.
goes on the bottom. Okay, so it goes like this. That's it right there, like that. Okay? All right. I'm looking geriatric. Thank you. Appreciate that. So the only question is the washer situation. Okay? There's 2 washers that came with this thing, and I don't know if one washer goes on top or the bottom. Like, I don't understand the washer situation. That's my confusion. I love that I get called geriatric. Yeah, well, you look pediatric, you stupid baby.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, bro. I tried not to crack those you look like you're in a high chair jokes, because, like, everybody's, like, done them to death at this point. But no, Phil, you sit here look like you're a baby in a high chair. Where you do that little camera angle. You better stop, boy.
All right.
You feeling too happy, dude. Just buying new things.
We're going to get rid of the extender thing here. We don't need this anymore. Okay? This is going to go on to there like that. Then the microphone's going to attach there. And then we're going to screw that on the top. But really the question is, why are there 2 washers? Again, I don't understand the washer situation. Is there one washer on top, one under the mic? What about the washer that's on my mic now? Do I keep that brass washer on there? Do I take it off because now we have these other washers? What do I do with the washers? What's the deal with the washers? Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Let's see here. Hey, man, what's the deal with the washers? So the only way to do this is going to be I got to unplug the mic and do a lot of screwing and unscrewing, guys. So bear with me. I have to unplug my mic to do this. Okay.
Oh man, this is funny. This is kind of funny, bro. It's stupid as fuck, though. You know, Jesus Christ. How hard is it to set this fucking thing up, bro? Like, really? Fuck, I'm probably gonna lose, bro. This guy kind of has hands. Fuck me, bro. He has the old Akira skin, too. Like, he's been here. He's been here just like I have. Fuck me. One shot, bro. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, this is an old motherfucker here, dog. This is an uncle.
So there's good news and bad news. The good news is, I actually feel like this is more secure than the previous one that I had. When it comes to the tightness, as you can see, this got really tight and is now on there well, but it's actually a twistable bracket. So if I want to loosen it, I could just do it with the thumb thing. It's perfect having those washers on there. So the design is better when it comes to this part, this portion. But I am a little disappointed. It doesn't stay as upright as I would like. As you can see, it sags a little bit, meaning I have to kind of like maneuver my arm a little bit higher to get it kind of at the level that I want. It doesn't really have the strength to go as high. Like, I'd like to have it higher, like there. Oh, wait, I think I just got it. Okay. Okay, I just had to maneuver it a little bit. So it seems to be straight now. Okay, so now let's see if I can get it on camera properly. Like, I could do it like this. Or, because it was like right here. So... Okay. Not bad. And you know what? Look, it doesn't dangle like the other one did. Remember the other one was kind of floppy and not very, like, tight? This one's tighter, for sure. Like, I would argue this one is way tighter than the other one was, which is why it's twice the cost. Like, the original shock mount that I had was, like, $22. This one was $45. So that's probably why it's twice the cost, is because it's a much better quality. Right? So now the test. People say, bump the table. Does it actually work? Let's find out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It kind of works. It works better than the other one. It doesn't work foolproof, but it works better than the other one. The other one didn't work at all. The other one, every time I touched this, you heard it. Like, every single time I touched it, you heard it. This one actually seems to work somewhat. Yeah. That's exactly better than expected. It actually does kind of work. So... Get a shock mount to put on the shock mount. Is there 0 vibration pickup? I'm just looking at what's in the mic. So right now, I'm not going to say a word until the mic picks up something. Ready? Now. Now. See, it's like every 3rd to 5th one it's picking up. But that's better. The other one was every time. So... It's picking up the actual sound of you hitting the desk, not the vibrations. Okay. Oh, well, here's a good test. Ready? I'll do this. Ready? I'm just going to wiggle the table now. Ready?
Yeah, like, how stupid
Works.
shit.
It works legit. It's really good. Much better than the other one. The only thing is, you can see it sags a little. I would argue it sags a little bit. I guess that's okay. But it's definitely better.
Right, Ben.
All right, good stuff. I can get rid of this again. This is the extender. I don't need that because now this serves the purpose of the extender, basically. So I can get rid of that for now. And, cool. All right, well, we did it. It's coming at the most phallic angle. I mean, the microphone's supposed to point towards your mouth. That's the point. You're supposed to have it close to you and pointing towards you. so that it picks up your voice. Like, that's the whole idea of, you know, a mic like this. This isn't the directional mic that I used to.
Like, that's a comment or a joke you ignore, and the fact you're talking about it just kind of shows you're self-consciously like, it's not like a penis, you see, you know? It's like, laugh with the joke, Phil, immediately, or just fucking ignore it, bro. Holy fuck.
The old mic I used to have, okay, hold on.
We all know you're gay. Why are you trying to always cover that shit up?
I over-torqued it.
Be proud of that shit, man.
I'm getting used to using the washers now. The washers are a godsend. I love using these washers now, so I don't over-torque. So I'm glad that people taught me how to do this, because I didn't know anything about that at first. There we go. The old mics that I used to use for the longest time was the one that it just points up and the side of the mic points towards you. I think that's the idea of the Blue Yeti mic this was actually designed for. But this mic has to point at you. And so it's directional towards your mouth, you see? That's the idea. All right, I received a whopping $1 tip.
All condescending. That's so condescending when he says that, and it's like $1. Like, you know.
It's a troll, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Does it sound more quiet? I mean, that's good. I don't know. I'll know when I listen back to the video later if it actually sounds any better. But I'm just happy that if you guys think it sounds better, mission accomplished. You know, that's what it's all about, is trying to make improvements to the setup. And in this case, I didn't want to have to get another piece of the setup, but the other one broke live on stream yesterday. This is twice the cost, but hopefully it ends up working out in the long run and it sounds better for everybody. So there you go. All right. Are we back to reading dollar tips, or are we raising the limit to $3 to $5? Here's the thing. Most of the dollar tips are troll tips. Like, no exaggeration. Almost every single one that comes in now is like a troll idiot. So unless it's worth my time, I'm not going to bother reading it. I look at every one just in case, but I'm not going to even, you know, again, unless it's something interesting, I don't see the point. Okay. Let me get this out of here now. We don't need it. Get rid of the box. Don't need the box. And someone had asked me, hey, are you going to return the other shock mount? Because the other shock mount you had for, what, a month? Not even. And it broke. And I was like, you know, I would consider it, except the cost. It's only like $20. And on top of that, I don't have any of the original packaging. I threw it out. So I could try to return it, but they're probably going to argue with me and be like, oh, you don't have the packaging and you don't have this and that. And is it really worth the hassle? Probably not. You know, like, it's probably not worth it for $20. Like, what's the big deal? So I'm probably just not going to, I'm just going to take the hit and not really care, to be honest. Okay. All right, well, guys, guess what? We have some extra time. We got about 20 minutes to hang out and just talk. So, whatever you want to do, tag me in the chat. We'll have a little bit of conversation. We'll have some fun today here on the show to end the show. But want to talk about a different show from yesterday. We've had no technical issues whatsoever, and an improvement to my setup, a new piece of equipment that looks pretty good, and it looks like it's going to work well. So this is excellent. 2 thumbs up. And Super Bonchan, the MVP of today, coming up with the idea that every time we hit a goal after we do DSP tries it at 90 goals hit, I taste a new snack out of this snack box. So there you go. Very nice. Do you think smart guys might take a hit now that it is a different time slot? I don't know if it would take a hit. The idea is to have it actually have an increase because of the Kino Casino crew. Again, Kino Casino always broadcasts at night. They never do day streams. Very rarely. If there's a reason to, they will, but usually they're only at night. So their viewers are always used to watching them at night. So what's happened is we're doing Smart Guys in the morning. We're getting some of my audience who like pro wrestling and a few of the Kino viewers, but not many. And so the idea here is to try to grab more of them because we're broadcasting the show during the time slot they'd be watching Kino Casino. Will it work? I don't know. It's worth a shot, I think. But do I think that the show will take a massive hit? No, I don't think so. Fed Roger, that's not correct. He says, Ubisoft closed the studio behind Star Wars Outlaws, 185 laid off. Not true. The studio that closed was a studio that basically did outsourcing work for the other studios. They were not the studio responsible for Star Wars Outlaws, but they did some work on it. But they also did a lot of work on other games back in the day. That is not the Outlaws studio that closed. But it does suck that, anyone's losing their job. The industry continues to downscale. Ubisoft, the latest one, another 185 jobs cut. We don't cook for date night, we go out. If we're gonna go out on a date, like for example, we did this last week, our date night out, which was Thursday, we went to a Caribbean restaurant and got food there and had a piece of key lime pie for dessert. That's what we do. We don't cook during date night.
No, cook ever.
The whole idea of date night is that you're having a good time. You're not
literally
working,
never
we cook every day otherwise. So we don't want to cook on our day when we're trying to have a date.
Every day is DoorDash, bro. Hey, honey, what do you want to order from the DoorDash? That's what they do, okay? That's how their dinner conversations go. What do you want to get from the DoorDash?
Did I ever try sugar-free Haribos? No. I don't even know if I've had a Haribo. I've seen it a million times in the store. It's a gummy style, right? Haribo candies, gummy candies. By the time that I saw them in stores, I was already too old for gummy candies. Like, I'm a chocoholic. I love chocolate, but like, I wouldn't even go to buy gummy candies now. They don't even interest me. So if there's any in this box that'll be interesting, it'll be the first time I ate gummy candy in many years. It causes diarrhea. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. So not only do you get your sugar fix, even though they're sugar-free, you also get a laxative. So you get 2 for 1. It's a multi-purpose product. LA Beast did a video, he ate a pound of them and then he spent a day on the can. That's absolutely disgusting. Why would anyone eat a pound of gummy anything? That's gross, man. Absolutely nasty. Did I ever consider liquor-infused chocolates or pufferfish meat? I've had liquor-infused chocolates before. I've had different ones that have, like, so they claim they have liqueur in them. They also have cherries, right? Like chocolate-covered cherries that claim that the cherries are in a liqueur. I've had those before, and they're pretty good. Have I ever had pufferfish? No. I don't even know where I would go to get pufferfish. I'm sure there's, like, a super snooty, insanely expensive high-end restaurant somewhere in Seattle that does it, but, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Yeah, super snooty, not snooty. So, by the way, guys, let's get some support on the stream. We still have about 15, 20 minutes left for the podcast, and support has been incredibly dry today. I don't know what's going on. I was hoping to get good momentum so that we could get into the game and not worry too much about it, but it has not happened, all right? Let's get some stuff going. First of all, we only have 1 gifted sub over on Kick. Let's top that. We have no memberships whatsoever on YouTube. 0 memberships. So let's get some memberships on YouTube. We have like 2 super chats. Actually, I take it back. 1 super chat. Guys, let's get it going. Come on. Let's get it going.
Come on.
Let's hit that
Give
goal
me money.
so we can get closer to the DSP Tries It, and we can roll forward towards the 100 and do the marathon, right? This stuff is waiting. The goals or the rewards are waiting. We just need support to come in. Sorry, I got a hanging thing here. It's pissing me off. Watch your old playthroughs on stream and do a drinking game with chat. Well, we have done that. It's called DSP Throwback Retro React Nights. And we were doing that all through last year. We put it on hiatus in December, and I do want to bring them back. Now, I wasn't drinking during those streams. Yeah, so I don't know how I would implement that. We have to think about that. Piano should know I've never eaten bugs as food. He says in South Korea they were selling it as street food, and he's had it before. I've never had it. I've never eaten bugs like that, no. Would I go to WrestleMania if I had the chance? Probably not. Quite frankly, seeing WrestleMania in person was neat to do it the one time I did. The price is incredibly exorbitant to do it now, so it's just not worth the money. And I wouldn't want to travel regardless to go to WrestleMania. If I'm going to travel, I want to go on vacation with my wife. I don't want to go to WrestleMania. Sorry to hear you fell, Celery Head. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. What's my favorite Bruce Lee movie?
Fell out
I
his
haven't seen many
wheelchair.
Bruce Lee movies. I saw the one that's basically Mortal
Be careful.
Kombat, and I forget which
Wheeling
one that
around
is.
there.
Fist of Fury,
bud.
whatever one is Mortal Kombat, that's the one that I saw the most. I've seen it multiple times. It's a great movie. But I always get the names confused. I've probably only seen like 2 or 3 Bruce Lee movies, tops. I was never, Bruce Lee was before my time, even though you could argue he's timeless, and I agree. Maybe I should one day get into that stuff. Would I consider getting a Columbia snack box? I don't know what that is. What is a Columbia snack box? Let me put it this way, Itzy. Let's worry about this snack box that's sitting right next to me that you guys wanted before we worry about future snack boxes. Don't you think we should get to the one that's literally right here? Because I think people tend to have this issue where they get so far ahead of themselves, right? Like, we were going to do the Mega Man Marathon, and people were like, so what are you going to do for the next marathon? But we didn't do the Mega Man one yet.
Really? He's gonna really try to talk about getting too far ahead of yourself about someone asking about you eating snacks in front of them, Phil? What the? I can't. This dude needs to get beat the fuck up. I swear to God, bro. He needs to get hit
Just
in the
relax.
face.
Let's focus on what's right in front of us.
I hope the
before we get to
tracker
7 things down the road.
is brave enough to take that on. Like I am in real life, bro. You ever see Phil?
Again,
You
Sarah,
feel
I think
like
I just
it?
kind of answered this question.
Man,
if I'm gonna do any
consequences
travel,
are yours.
in-person
I'll
travel
pay
or
for your
anything, it's gonna
books.
be with my wife to have a vacation.
Yo, if I hear of a detractor that finally socks Phil in the face and he's in jail, and we get his information, I will put money on his books. Okay, I'll make sure you're fed and you comfy, bro. Fuck. Everybody knows Cho Murray will. The fuck? I will make sure you're so comfortable in that motherfucker, dog. You could sell snacks and have an economy in that motherfucker. But all you have to do is take a charge. You gotta hit Phil in the fucking nose if you see him, dude.
It's not gonna be, oh, I'm traveling to go do something.
Hey, if you get away with it, that's fucking dope. But
I'm not gonna get back to traveling.
I'll definitely fucking
until I get to actually do traveling, which
throw
I
some
should have
cash
done years
your
ago when I
way.
got married.
I'll make sure you
Understand?
comfy till you
In
get
addition
out.
to that, I don't have time to take out of my schedule to travel and do this stuff. Like, I just don't.
If it's your first charge, bro, they ain't gonna be shit. You're not gonna go to prison, okay? You probably won't even have to sit in jail, for ever, bro, or anything, Probably be a week. I'll make sure you got all the ramen noodles and tortillas and salami sticks and all that shit, bro. I got you.
I'm here 6 days a week for a reason.
You might have to do some community service.
Because, I have nothing better to do. I do. I have things I could be doing, but I need to work. See?
Well, I mean, hey, wherever happens. I'm just saying, hey, you hit Phil in the nose and you happen to go to jail, I will pay for your books. But that's up to the individual, right? You end up going further than that, I'll still put money on your books. Shit.
Commotion has become a member this morning, and that is a new membership.
But hey, I'm not encouraging nobody, okay? Because I know there's some crazy person that's willing to do it. There's some lit-ass person that will do it just because he wants to. And all I'm saying is that I will support his time in jail as far as his food if he happens to snap one day and hit Phil in the face.
Thank you, Commotion. You are
That's the best way I could put
Let's get that on the leaderboard.
So I don't get in trouble. Joe Murray promotes violence.
A whoppingly generous $21 of support. Now, guys, remember what I said. Tonight's late stream of Smart Guys doesn't count towards our goals because it's a show that's different. It's between me and Ash. It's not the same, so that doesn't count. So today, if we're going to have a goal count towards our goals hit counter so that we can do rewards, we got to have it on this stream. So please support this stream, okay?
You give me money right now as opposed to later. Like, what the fuck? And the real reason why he wants you to give him money now and not later is because he has to share the money later with Ashton. Like, that's the real reason. He's like, give it to me now, okay?
Do I prefer SmackDown and
He
Raw
doesn't give a
having
fuck
red and
about
blue
the
ropes,
goal,
or do I
bro.
prefer the
He
white
really
ropes?
doesn't.
And go either way, but it's cool having their own identity, says Celery Head. Yeah, I mean, when they had their own unique color schemes, it made it feel like you're right. They were their own unique brands or whatever. I think today they're just going more generic for visual, like now that we're in the world of HD or whatever, white pops better on camera. It just does. So that's probably why they're doing it. They probably tested it and said, you know, wow, the white just stands out. I agree, Commotion. He's just looking forward to Smart Guys tonight. It was an interesting Monday Night Raw. Yeah, it'll be good. The show will be good tonight. Commentary-wise, we got a lot to talk about between main event and Raw for sure. Of course, leading into the Rumble makes it even better. Drew Corporation, you couldn't be further from the truth. He says, at some point, it'd be cool if there's a reward for a fan. I think people would support that, just a thought. I used to do rewards for fans, and my trolls turn it into nothing but a negative disaster. I used to do what was called the Hardcore Gaming Season Giveaway, where every fall...
No. I won't let this liar try to do this, okay? Phil did do giveaways for fans, but you know what it was, bro? He would literally give away empty game boxes with his retarded signature on the front of it, okay? And people would call that out, like, because that's the stupidest fucking thing you could, and greediest fucking thing you could ever do and call a giveaway. Oh yeah, here's an empty fucking, that's like me giving you an empty fucking shoebox, bro. But oh bro, my name's on the shoebox. Hey, like bro, don't nobody give a fuck about a Chilmery 7. Don't nobody give a fuck about a Dark Side Phil, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. He's never given anything of tangible value back to his fucking fans. Ever. Fucking ever, bro. Alright, ever.
Weekly, I would give away a game, a collectible, collector's edition content, autographed stuff,
and then,
every week.
And then this bitch wants to say that us calling that out is us taking something he tried to do for fans and making it a negative thing, when the thing he was doing for his fans was in itself negative, bro. Okay, the fan wasn't really getting anything, right? But Phil got to put on the appearance that he was a nice giving person, and these were people that gave him money. He got money, he got all the benefits, and you got fucking nothing but an empty fucking plastic shell, bro. And he wants to say that me saying that is like, oh, well, I can't do that. Because they'll just... What he's saying, bro, is that he feels like he can't do that because he wants to do the laziest, greediest fucking thing, and we'll call it out. And Phil just doesn't want to deal with that, you know?
And all that happened was my detractors said, oh, he's giving away empty boxes, and he's giving away this and that, and it was all lies, basically. I was always giving away content people liked. We had hundreds, if not sometimes...
You hear him? Like, I don't know this motherfucker like he's like my brother or sister.
Thousands of people who would enter on my forums.
Like, Joe Murray ain't always right about this motherfucker, dog. He's a piece of shit.
Stuff that people wanted. It wasn't, I just sent you an empty cardboard box. It's a complete lie that never happened, okay?
You hear what he said? You hear the words he tried to use? You hear how manipulative he tries to be? They try to say that I sent them an empty cardboard box. No, that's not true. And when Phil says that, like that, with the selective words he chosen, yeah, that is not true. That isn't true, bro. that detractors said that Phil sent empty cardboard boxes to people. You hear how he tries to talk to manipulate you? He tries to make you go, oh, wow, these people are retarded. Who would complain? Like, why would you make up something like that about Phil? And it's like, no, bro. The actual truth, the truth he isn't going to fully tell you, is that he literally, bro, made a whole parade and on video tried to give away empty game boxes and tried to make a big deal that he signed his signature on them to try to obfuscate that you weren't getting fucking shit, dog. Alright? That's what he did, dude. He's a fucking piece of shit con artist.
One
and that's
time,
all.
I literally gave away a PlayStation 4. When PS4 came out, I bought an extra PS4 and I gave it away to a fan. Okay? Guess what? No one cares, no one remembers, and everyone lies.
Because that didn't happen. Because it's something that didn't happen, bro. It never happened. What? That never happened. I would have heard about it. I would have heard about it. It would have been something that some detractor along my 10-year journey in this retarded toilet of fucking shit. I would have heard about it from somewhere on the grapevine. Nah, bro. Phil ain't never gave anything to anyone, really, bro. Fuck out of here.
So what incentive do I have to bring back giveaways when I used to do them regularly for a quarter of the year, giving away hundreds to thousands of dollars of stuff every year? And to this day, people won't acknowledge it and act like it never happened.
Phil, people do the same shit to me, bro. What are you talking about, dog? Alright, there's a bunch of people in the detracting community that will never acknowledge a single good thing I did for this community. All they'll remember is do you remember Chill Murray spurred on Aqua Teal, even though I was right about that retard? Do you remember? Stay away from Chill Murray. He's a retarded spur. I done gave more money to this community back, bro, out of my own pocket than Duty, than TBS, than any other motherfucker that probably does a giveaway or pretend like they care about this fucking community. Get the fuck out of my face, Phil. I can empathize with you. I know what it's like. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and go like, you know what, no. You know what, give Chill Murray a chance or whatever. Aw. Cause fuck y'all. A lot of y'all got so much free shit for me, and just like my time and all this shit, nobody's never gonna say that. All anyone will ever remember of you is the negative, bro, or the fucking loud shit that probably has happened 1 or 2 times. And now they'll be remembered of you. You need to get fucking used to that, because this is how fucking human beings are inherently retarded fucking creatures, bro. They are. You know what I mean? So once their mind's made up about you, their mind's made up, Phil. And that's how fucking people are about you. And that's how some people are about me. And these are the people that hate you too, dog. You know, that's just how it is. It's like annoying hearing him bitch like this. It's like, bro, I don't cry like this. I've been through some of the shit you've been through. People making up things about you and lying. The things you say people do, but don't really happen to you in real life, bro. Like, what the fuck?
In addition, when you're giving
that
away
shit's
something
annoying.
To just one person,
that shit is personally
only
kind of
one
annoying,
person
bro.
can enjoy it. As opposed to if we're doing a special show or a marathon, that's something that a multitude of people can enjoy, right? The viewer's choice playthrough will be enjoyed by many. Me, taste testing a bunch of Japanese products.
Ronnie Blaze, it did happen. It did happen. Well, no, fuck Phil. Fuck him still. But that's what I mean. I don't care if he did something good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care he did one thing good, bro. Well, bro, that doesn't obfuscate the countless horrible fucking things he's done. Oh, he gave away a PS4, who cares? It probably wasn't working or some shit, bro. He's like, here, you can have it, right? Yeah, no.
Fascinating to many.
But hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. He did give something to somebody. I will concede that much.
As opposed to,
and not an inch
one
more,
person
though.
gets a game.
Because
Here's
fuck
the code,
Phil,
take
bro.
it. That's only pleases one person. Giveaways are highly, highly over-exaggerated in what they actually have as a beneficial to a community. But I'll tell you what they
It was for Leanna, but she didn't want it. Yeah, see? So that still proves my point. It was just like, Phil is not gonna give you something of value, bro. Like, I don't know, without, you know, he's not gonna give you something unless, like, he absolutely, there's no reason for him. Like, you know what I mean? He has no reason to keep it. He didn't want it. Leanna didn't want it. Yeah, just give it. It's like a garbage. Or what else is he gonna do? Sell it to GameStop and get like 50 bucks? Yeah, just give it to a fan. It makes him look good, and he could probably feel good on the inside for a second. Yeah, I don't know. I'm being nitpicky at this point. But...
They create a gambling atmosphere. Oh, if I do this, I can win this. That sounds good. And every time that you do one of those giveaways, there's a lot of issue because there's rules in effect. For example, in the United States, you may not be aware, but anytime that there's a contest involved for a giveaway, there's laws in place that prevent fraud.
No, Phil, stop. You're an individual. It's not that deep. Those laws are for corporations and shit, dog. You're an individual giving a gift to another individual, essentially. That's how the government sees it, and it's kind of immoral if you try to write that off on your taxes. It just is, bro.
And stuff, and it just creates a huge
I won't.
huge
I promise
problem.
I won't.
Back in the day when I used to do the giveaways, no
Phil
one cared.
will.
So I could run them without having to worry about the laws of a giveaway or sweepstakes.
Phil, I gave away $500 or more of games back to the community that hates you. And IRS ain't knocked on my door. Ain't nobody said shit. Joe Murray. You need to make sure you file these forms so you could give away things from your own pockets. Like, that doesn't happen. That's not a thing. It's only for like corporations and like big entities where hundreds and thousands of dollars are like going in and out. That way, like, illegal activity isn't fucking like just flying under the radar, right? Like money laundering and shit. Cause motherfuckers do shit like that, bro.
And I wouldn't get in trouble and no one cared. But today, my trolls are such losers, they would probably try to get me in trouble saying, did you know that DSP is trying to do a giveaway? Is he abiding by the rules of the law of sweepstakes and shit?
No, he won't. I literally would not, Phil. You give away something to your community, that's a good thing. Why are you trying to twist this at, like... I mean, I kind of get it, but, like, no, Phil. Why? You're just making excuses to not have to give anything to anyone. Because you're a gluttonous, greedy little bastard, bro.
And then I'd have people breathing down my neck, right?
That's insane.
So,
he thinks we're that malicious?
Giveaways are not possible for that very reason, okay?
Like, bro, if that was the case, this whole community would have literally put a cucumber in my ass, right? TBS, bro, would have been ostracized from the community. Like, all those motherfuckers. And Duty would have been hung from the fucking gallows. Because all of us get, you know, as far as I know, give back to the community in some kind of tangible, like, way. We do giveaways or some shit at some point, right? So that's why Phil's logic makes no sense. It's a false equivalency or whatever the fuck smarter people would say. That's stupid as shit. Like, Phil, you see that happen to your own haters, bro. If that was the thing that, like, is true, you know? No one's gonna scrutinize you for giving away your hoards, your coffers. Giving a peasant a piece of the king's coffers? No one's gonna bat an eye at that. The fuck? Only the most, like,
what do I think about Ninja
retarded
Gaiden
A-logs
so
would bitch about that,
Graphics
bro.
are great. We're very well updated for modern audiences. The lighting is great. I'm surprised how gory it is. I forgot that the Ninja Gaiden games were that gory with some kind of such dismemberment and decapitation or whatever. I totally forgot about that. But outside of that, you know, the controls are pretty good. My one problem is the camera, because the camera is not a modern camera. It tends to snap to directions you can't really see. There's also no enemy lock-on, which is bizarre because we played so many games in the last 15 years that have that. Keep in mind, this game actually is older than 15 years old. So that's why it doesn't have it. But for what it is, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It feels like a throwback. It's rare that these days you get a game that is like this one where it's linear but still fun and challenging. Like today, no one wants to make linear games because they're so terrified that people will say there's not enough content or whatever. Back then, these games were common, and it's actually refreshing to play a game that feels...
Don't forget, when Phil says back then, those games were common, he's talking about the years like 2010 to 2017. When every game was like 5 hours fucking long and super fucking linear, you know, and everybody didn't like that. Everybody was like, what the fuck? I'm not paying you $60, right? For like 5 hours of content. Like for a movie, essentially. And that's what people try to design games from. Like they kind of pulled away from that and overcompensated, where some games were like too fucking big. Like the last Assassin's Creed, like Valhalla, that's like too much, bro. But no, that's what Phil wants. When he says, I want to go back to the good old days, he's talking about like when he it doesn't matter for him, right? He's gonna profit. Whenever he pays for a game or doesn't, he profits. So yeah, he wants to go back to the days where he could just breeze through a fucking game in 2 fucking sessions, in 2 or 3 sessions, bro. Maybe 4 if he's purposely stretching it out and maximize the profit and then move on to the next new game. Like he misses when he could just like nonchalantly just breeze through fucking games and make money.
Feels like it's in line with what people used to make and put out. So
those
I'm really
games
enjoying
suck.
it so far.
Don't forget, those games fucking sucked, bro. And we all bitched and complained, and we all didn't like that, okay? Paying $60 for 5 hours, because that's what you got. 5 hours of content. Linear, bro. Okay, no side quests. That's what Phil wants. No side quests, nothing. He wants you to be direct handheld from point A to B in 6 hours or less. Those are the games he wants, and we don't want those no more. Those are blatant ripoffs, dude. Fuck that. I hated that era of gaming. On the 360, those games were mostly on the 360 too. And then the PS3, like, fuck.
How's the family doing?
That shit
They're doing
sucked.
all right. I call them once a week. I get caught up. You know, they're getting older. Health problems abound, and there's nothing you could do as you get older. You're gonna have health problems.
Obnoxious Ninjas, you like games that are
there's
long?
not really much to say there. I don't talk much about.
He's lying about his family. Who cares? You like games that are long because it feels like it's a fun journey. I like that for RPGs, bro. You know, but like action adventure. You know, there's certain games where you don't want them super duper long. But RPGs, bruh, they have, for me to enjoy them, they have to be more than 100 hours. That's why, like, Baldur's Gate 3, Mass Effect, like, shit like that, bro, is goated, right? Because, like, not only do you control the adventure, it feels like a genuine little adventure. Like, you're the main character in your own little fucking trilogy of fucking shit going on and shit to a degree, right? Like, it's dope. That's why I love RPGs. But there's certain games as I get older, you know, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, low-key, I wish Elden Ring was a little bit shorter. Just a little, bro. But I was doing all the optional shit that I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, games like that feel like they should be a little shorter. Just because they're more action-focused. But they're RPGs. The RPG thing is what makes them fun. You know? You develop your own character, and you can see it. You can see yourself go from some little weak bitch to some kind of big dick guy, you know? But yeah, that shit's dope. But, you know, there's a lot of games where no, you know, they don't need to be like 100 fucking hours,
and shit like that. But apparently what happens over the course of the game, it's very similar to that other
Ronnie,
game that
you
I
remember
played,
when you bought
Doki Doki Literature
Hold on.
Club? It's supposed to be similar to
They came
that,
on a bounce
where
of the
all of a sudden as the
PS2.
game continues, This girl
He
gets
beat
like
it in 30
obsessively
minutes.
crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And take a look at this.
No, like Army of Two. I remember, bro, playing Army of Two, the first game and the second game on the 360 with my boys, and we beat it. We beat it in a night. You know what I'm saying? And I paid for those shits. They were like 50, 60 bucks back then. We buy Army of One, and we beat it in a night. And that was a thing that we never did, you know, because like when I was younger and we did sleepovers, me and my friends would play video games all fucking night. And it would suck because we'd sit here and actually try to beat a game in a night. And there were games where we couldn't, bro. But then there, like the 360 came out and there was all these games and we were just clearing them. Just straight up clearing them, bro, in 4 or 5 hours. You know, at the most 8, but like a night. Like we clear them in a fucking night. And then I'm sitting here with like this limp dick CD in my hands that's worthless at that point.
All of a sudden, like things
Because
start
I
going
beat
nuts,
it. I beat it.
and then
There's
you end up
nothing
getting,
more
look
to
at this,
see.
like it's dark and shit, and you get like trapped
Those
in the
days
game.
suck.
And look, she has a sword. She's coming after you, to, like kill you and shit. So yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Is like, look at this. Looks like you're trapped, like in a futuristic dungeon. Look, there's like a door with lasers you can't escape. So that's what it is. So it starts off all like innocent, like, oh, it's a friend simulator. You know, you do things to help your friend or whatever. But then it gets like super duper dark over.
This feels like a lolicon game, bro. What the fuck?
Right? Yeah, I heard. Oh, look at this. Is it made by the same?
Yo, like if Raven was still able to, I feel like he'd probably play this game. It feels like I'm gonna play this. Like no. No,
People,
good.
no wonder.
The shit's like
It's
that.
made by the
that
same people who
weird
made
shit,
Doki Doki
dude.
Literature Club. Ah. I did not know that.
I don't like this shit. It makes
yeah,
me
look, my name is
uncomfortable.
Mita. Every day you come to see me, help me with chores, cook for me, and buy me gifts. You're so
Especially
nice.
if,
I love you.
Yo, if I can't even tell how old the character is, but I could tell they look young. And they make sexual faces and like, bro, no, I'm so good. This is like a game for undercover pedophiles. I swear to fucking God, bro.
I want you to keep you with me every day and live with you every day.
I swear to
I know
God.
you want me to be with you every day, so I'll let you come to our sweet home. How is that? Are you happy? That way we can stay together all the time. See, and it gets increasingly more creepy than.
Ronnie Blaze, you played the whole trilogy. I did too. I liked Army of Two. Don't get me wrong. I didn't hate Army of Two at all. I enjoyed it. I didn't really like the third game. Because the third game was blatantly like this like fucking really short fucking con game, it felt like. But I loved Army of Two. I loved the whole concept of it. It was fun. Had a lot of fun with my friends playing
Dark
that.
twist, right? Like Doki Doki Literature Club was insane. I don't want to tell you guys what it is if you haven't played it, because it's such a crazy
Only Use
game.
Me Blade Relapse. I know, bro. We're gonna cover Only Use Me Blade on Phil's next day off. So if Phil's day off is Saturday, that's when I'll cover Only Use Me Blade again. But yeah, he's back.
Hey, how are you today? Good to see you. Am I gonna check out Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4?
I'm glad you brought that
That's
up.
another
You
one. I always
reminded
heard
me.
about
Yeah,
Poppy's Playtime, but
bro, if any of you motherfuckers know where Only Use Me Blade is probably streaming, let me know, because I don't know. I don't know at all, dude, you know? Because his last channel got fucking banned. And, you know, he's back. I'm like, where the fuck is he? I want to catch his shit myself, dude.
here it is, Chapter 4. I guess this is the latest
I
one.
enjoyed restreaming
This
Blade,
comes out in 2
talking
days.
about that fucker. That fucker
Isn't it
streams were
also a
fun to
horror
watch.
game where, like, I guess toys or something are chasing you, or I don't know. Wow, this literally does it no justice at all. Are you ready about this? Watch. This is probably the worst advertising for a game ever. This is what they're showing you. There's nothing there. It's just empty. It's an empty set. This could be production art, right? Like, how is
He's
this
on Rumble?
selling the game?
What's the screen name on Rumble?
In
I'll look
reality,
it
this
up
video is great.
later.
If this is what the game is, that looks much
I need
better.
to
But how
catch
does
that
this sell
shit.
the game? Right? That's awful. So what is it? These things are after you? I'll mute it so that way we don't get issue with copyright or whatever. Now fast forward. I muted. Why does it unmute when you fast forward? That's incredibly stupid. Is that? Oh God.
Oh my God, Phil, you're not gonna get a copyright like claim or notice or whatever. What the fuck, dude? It's not that strict.
Living stuffed animals eating
I
each
swear,
other?
his brain is stuck in like 2009. You play a shred of copyright music, like, bro, that's it. It's all over.
What the hell? So the stuffed animals will become sentient and have blood and guts, and they're eating each other. What the hell is going on? Weird. I see. I've never played any of these, so I don't know the premise. Weird. I don't know. I can't even get a 5 for what the game is. Look, this is terrible. I can't tell what the game is.
How about you look at... You can. Dude, Steam gives you descriptors. Right here, Phil. Right here. Right under the title of the game and all this shit. Right here, Phil. It tells you what it is. So it's an indie game. It's a horror indie game. That single player that seems to have puzzle elements. So it's something like Five Nights at Freddy's or some bullshit like that, right? It's a first-person horror puzzle game, Phil. We're probably trying to survive somehow and not get caught by monsters or something, dude. Look at the goddamn descriptions, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Weird. I see. I've never played any of these, so I don't know the premise.
It literally tells you on the fucking page, dude, what the game is.
Weird. I don't know. I can't even get a 5 for what the game is. Look, this is terrible. I can't tell what the game is. Here.
Phil, scroll up. Scroll up, bro. How about you take a peek at the genre descriptors of the game? That's why Steam is so fucking dope. It does things like that. So before you buy a game, yeah, because that happens. This happened to me. A trailer and some of the description from the devs, it doesn't help. But then I see those little tags, that Steam gives you, and it helps me go like, oh shit. It was pretty much like a puzzle game that's first person, and it's nothing but survival shit. I'm good. It looks dope. The trailer made it look better than it is, but I have a clue for what I'm gonna play. Like, the content I'm gonna play, bro. Man, bro, this dude sucks. He doesn't know how to read. You don't know how to read, Phil? Discern information and shit? Come on. They taught us this in elementary school, bro.
Cover depths of Playtime Company Factory below anything the world knew. You encounter terrifying new threats and discover shocking revelations. Can you outwit the unnatural new creations?
Lord Kanye, this is what happens when you...
I think it's similar to like Five
play
Nights at
nothing but
Freddy's, where it
AAA
started off as a very
slot.
basic
True.
horror game that didn't have any graphical,
True, bro. When you play nothing but consoles, Doc, you really don't know the wide world of games that are like behind that curtain that Sony, Nintendo, and fucking Microsoft hides from the console dudes.
Capabilities, but
I won't even say Microsoft. What the fuck?
Around it, so
Microsoft? If it wasn't for Microsoft, I would have never played DayZ. I would have never played like PUBG and all these PC games, They're pretty fucking dope. Like, no, Microsoft is... That's why I like Microsoft. As far as, like, when I was a console gamer. I was sitting there like, bro, I could play, like, these PC games? They're dope as fuck. PlayStation didn't even do that shit for you. The fuck?
So now it's, like, popular?
Like, no, there's a time Xbox did some shit right, bro. They did.
What's
Like,
up, X-Shooter? How you doing?
Bro, Microsoft porting computer games to console and being one of the first to do that was so fucking dope.
I can't even understand really what...
So dope. Like, that's what convinced me that I made the right choice to not get a PS4. I'm sitting there like, I could play DayZ and PUBG, and I was a part of guilds and shit like that. I was having a bunch of fun. We're on PlayStation, it's like, oh, I'm gonna play like Spider-Man, beat it, never play it again. Ghost of Tsushima, beat it, never play it again. You know, that's all the games they make. It's like you play it once or twice, you never fucking play them again. Where Microsoft's like, here's this, here's that, here's fucking PC ports, bro.
But
Those
the game is
motherfuckers
from what that just showed.
are slept on a little bit, bro. Shit.
Poppy was fake AI before fake AI became real.
If it wasn't for Xbox, I probably wouldn't have never gotten a PC. I never would have even thought about, like, PC gaming. Never, bro. They started integrating console and PC gaming. They're the first to do it, like, in a meaningful way, where I'm, like, sitting here like, damn, bro. Me and my squad were top 1,500 on Xbox, right? And the best teams I was playing were using mouse and keyboard. And this was back when Microsoft updated Xbox, where you could just like plug in any mouse and keyboard and use it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, holy shit! Like, these motherfuckers have that good of an advantage? Like, slowly, I'm like learning how good PCs are because of how Microsoft's integrating that shit into consoles.
Good tricks.
Better than PlayStation. Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't like PlayStation. I don't like Sony, bro. Those
602 says
suck.
the chapters are like $15 to $20 each, and they only have about an hour or two of gameplay each. Totally not worth it. Wow. That is pretty lame. Do I miss wearing hats and vests? Well, let's see. Instead of wearing hats and vests, I get to wear comfy, nice-looking clothes instead. Right? No, I don't think I miss the hats and vests.
If I was to put it like this, Ronnie, and you're right, Xbox, it's pretty much like a hybrid gaming PC, like a gaming PC, a console gaming PC hybrid, where a PlayStation, bro, it's a strict console with like media options, and that's what they do, and that's fine. And you know what Nintendo is. We don't need to talk about them.
I think I enjoy my new wardrobe now.
But that's why I gravitated to getting a PC before getting another console.
All right, guys, so last
after
chance,
the
anything you want
Xbox
to talk
One.
about, please tag me. Any other contributions come in, I'll shout them out. But we got to get out of here now to make way for Dino Crisis to continue. Okay?
Ew, Dino Crisis. That game's so old, bro.
This thing is so much bigger than the other one that I had. It's like it's literally like twice the size of the other shock guard. But it definitely looks like much better build quality. So hopefully it works.
He looks so retarded. Hold on. He looks like a caveman, like examining a fucking fire for the first time. Like, he just has like this gruggy, ugly caveman face. You know, and the way his bugged out crack eyes, and the way he moves his body, he just looks like an alien, retarded, like infant thing. You know, that discovered something. The way he looked at that mic made me like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you look like a little retard.
TD602 says the chapters are like $15 to $20 each, and they only have about an hour or two of gameplay each. Totally not worth it. Wow. That is pretty lame. Do I miss wearing hats and vests? Well, let's see. Instead of wearing hats and vests, I get to wear
Ronnie, yeah, I remember that, clothes. Dude. Yeah, I had a PS3 and a 360, and I loved playing my 360 more than my PS3. And I remember I only had my PS3 for PlayStation exclusives, like literally just for PlayStation exclusives. And I played Metal Gear Online professionally, bro. You know, before like there were gaming, the competitive gaming scene online was a thing. I was like actually hardcore playing Metal Gear Online and shit. And that's why I had a PlayStation 3. Literally just to play Metal Gear Solid 4 and play Metal Gear Online, because that shit was so fucking lit. And then my 360, I used to tell people my 360 is like for my my actual multiplayer online games and for like my fun games and shit. Like, that's what I said, my actual fun games, bro. But the PlayStation was just for like all the bullshit exclusives that looked kind of fun and interesting to play. And that's a strategy that Sony's always just had, you know? They're just so
Instead.
tired.
Right? No, I don't think I missed the hats and vests, to be
No,
honest.
but the 360 was
enjoyed my new
goated, bro.
wardrobe.
It was.
What's up, Clamp Cut Ty? How you doing? All right, guys. So last chance.
Like the online community and all that shit. The infrastructure, all that was better on Xbox too, bro. Because don't forget, they were doing online gaming way before Sony, bro. They pretty much copied the fucking Dreamcast when they did the Xbox, the original Xbox.
Anything you want to talk about, please tag me.
But yeah,
any other contributions come in, I'll shout them out. But we got to get out of here now to make way for Dino Crisis to continue.
Microsoft wants you to get a PC, and it worked on me. They want you to get a PC so they can sell you Windows and shit, bro.
Okay.
A little bit.
This thing is so much bigger than the other one that I had. It's like it's literally like twice the size.
Oh yeah, I forget. I forget. Yeah, you're right. The PS3, Sony had online play. The PlayStation Network was fucking free. It was free too. So I had online games that were just for the PlayStation, like Mag. Do you guys remember Mag? That's one of the first games I played and heard of that had like 100 versus 100 people servers and shit. It was a first-person shooter, dog. But yeah, you could play all these fucking PlayStation games, multiplayer online for free. And then they copied fucking Xbox. You had to pay for it. And then they implemented a cut. Like, yeah, dog. Fuck Sony, dude.
But it definitely looks like much better build quality.
I remember going like, what the fuck?
Well.
Fuck, I'm still like... Why do I still have a PlayStation? They're making me pay for all the same shit that I get on Xbox, but it's better.
I have coffee breath? No, I do not. I brushed my teeth right before the show, actually.
Yep, then it got hacked. Bro, Ronnie, you're throwing me in a time hole. Yeah, then it got hacked. And when I had a PS3, bro, that's when I first moved out on my own. And I relied on the internet for Netflix and like for all my entertainment. Then the whole PlayStation Network crashed. And that's the only thing I owned at the time. Was my television and my motherfucking PlayStation. I had a bunch of TV shows and shit on it, and I couldn't fucking use it, dude. For like 2 months. And I was like, yeah, I'm never buying Sony shit again, dude. And I stuck to it.
My wife picked my clothes for me.
I stuck to it. I haven't had.
I like, and
I haven't owned a Sony product since the PS3. And I think the last other thing that they used to make that I had was I had the PSP Go. I had the PSP Go and a fucking PS3, dude. And I fucking was like, I'm not buying a single fucking like gaming thing from these fuckers ever again.
Sometimes if I have many choices that I like, and I know I'm not going to get
them
all.
20 years later almost, I still have it.
The most, and those will be the ones that I buy. Like I could tell you, back in early December, we went to Kohl's, and I wanted to get some new stuff for my winter wardrobe, and I picked out maybe like...
That doesn't mean I hate Sony. I don't like hate Sony, bro. But it's just like, those fuckers are janky, dog. They're just like a janky Japanese company that's like kind of bad at marketing to their American audience, you know? Where Microsoft is an American company, so they speak to my sensibilities and all that bullshit. But just like Sony's like, man, I don't like their exclusives. I don't like all it's like Japanese junk. Kind of like Japanese shovelware. That's what you get on a PlayStation, bro. Besides like the exclusives.
Is that it, guys?
All of it's like Japanese shovelware.
Today was a pretty slow show. I don't know what's going on. When I say slow, I mean like the chats weren't really moving that fast or whatever. Maybe because I didn't have specific topics to cover today or whatever.
They do.
I don't know.
It's Sony. They made the first Walkman. They're the ones that invented making music portable. You know, all their other electronics are goated, bro. Their TVs. Back in my day when I bought Sony shit, they made good Walkmans, CD players, televisions, motherfucking, what else, bro? Headphones. They have good headphones for a little bit, bro, but their
This
headphones are
seemed
kind
like
of garbage now.
there wasn't a high energy today. I was hoping because there was no tech issues today, it'd be a little bit more exciting, but I don't know.
They still make good TVs. That's like it.
Am I gonna vacuum my studio again today? Well, actually, my dustbuster should actually be charged today, and I wonder if there's an issue with overcharging anymore.
Oh, the mini disc? Are you talking about the UMDs? Or like the mini disc, the original mini disc? They did do that, but like no one was using a fucking mini disc, bro.
Right? With things that have rechargeable batteries, you could just leave them in charged permanently. They don't overcharge anymore. Because that used to be a problem with things that had rechargeable batteries, and I think that doesn't happen anymore, right? Because I left it plugged in, and I never unplugged it when it fully charged. Yeah, there was really no gaming news today. I've been checking. Some days we have a ton of gaming news, and other days there's like nothing going on. Right now,
bro, there's whatever.
It just seems like a more dead time of the year for gaming news. But
there's a bunch
I
of
think
gaming
things will
news.
pick up soon.
There's a bunch of gaming news.
All right,
like literally.
I guess we'll end the show. Thank you guys for watching the show. Definitely less drama today. Pretty much no technical issues, which is great. And we got a new piece of equipment that seems to be working
you had
well.
a mini disc? What
so
the
thank
fuck?
you very much for another great podcast. Tomorrow, I'm sure we'll be talking about Smart Guys and how it went as a late stream. And tomorrow we got a full day of gameplay.
Blah, blah. So he has nothing. It's what I did yesterday, guys. Yeah, no. So, like I said earlier, I'm working on this stupid ass review, I guess, of this Puffco Pete. And I'm actually gonna start filming all the B-roll and all the little stupid footage I need for it. So, I'm gonna try to do that as fast as I can, I guess. And if I have time, I'll restream Smart Guys, I guess. Oh my fucking god. Wrestling is so fucking gay to me. To me, alright? I'm sorry if I offend you, but it's like for the most retarded fucking brains in American society. It is, dog. Like, what the fuck? Like, only a retard could sit there and go, did you see when Ryan Michaels beat Shawnee Shush for the Hydra Cup title? It's all fake and gay and made up. And it's all like rubbed in your face how fake and gay it is nowadays, you know? So it's like, ugh, I hate it. I can't stand it. You have to have like no brain to really enjoy that to me. Yeah, and I know I probably hurt somebody's feelings, but that's my opinion of wrestling content. I think it's really like redneck, bottom of the barrel, uneducated, retarded person garbage content. It is. I gave it a chance, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this shit. I grew out of it. I used to like it when I was a kid, but I was a kid, you know? A kid doesn't really have a brain and a concept of real or fake and shit like that. It's like, I know too much about the world. That shit's for stupid people, you know? But if I have time tonight, we'll watch Smart Guys. If TJ isn't busy, he'll probably be here to co-host, and we're going to be playing probably Virtua Fighter 5 together if I have time to do all that. We'll see. If not, I'll see you in the next episode, my friends. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me like always, and the support and all that bullshit. You guys are fucking best. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink a lot of fucking water. Smoke a lot of weed. Don't work too hard. Yada, yada, yada. I'll see you guys in the next episode.